Today from Crumbl Cookie, we're going to be trying 3 new to us cookies. The first one we're going to try is the Buttermilk Pancake. And then we have the Orange Creamsicle. And then lastly, we have the Lemon Blackberry. So the flavors, the other flavors that Crumbl is offering this week are the milk chocolate chip, which they have every week. That's a year-round constant. They also have the iced oatmeal, which we have previously reviewed, and the snickerdoodle cupcake, which we have previously reviewed. So if you are interested in those, if you've never had them, Crumbl just opened in your area, you can go type in Tammy Down Crumbl snickerdoodle and videos will come up. So the first one we're going to review is the Buttermilk Pancake. It says cookies for breakfast. All the flavors of a buttermilk pancake rolled into a delicious cookie topped with syrup and buttercream.
I guess that's the syrup. This
oh, is that supposed to be the syrup?
That's the picture on that one too.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking syrup. I don't see any syrup. I think of maple syrup.
Yeah,
you know?
A runnier syrup.
Well, and we tried a cookie that actually came
like French toast, I believe.
Yeah, with some syrup. So that's what I was expecting.
Yeah, I guess their syrup is this little frosting like thing. The butter you'll probably want to like spread out a little bit.
Wow.
It's very good, but it almost tastes like cornbread.
It reminds me of a combination of the, not the texture of the cornbread, but the flavor of the cornbread mixed with the flavor of their traditional sugar cookie.
It's really good.
It's amazing.
A little crumb.
As he loses a crumb.
Itty bitty one.
What do you think about it being a pancake?
I don't think it tastes anything like a pancake. I'll be right back. I got a napkin.
Oh, we always forget something over here. Forgot to get some napkins. I wouldn't say it tastes like a pancake either. But I absolutely love it and would get it over and over again. I think it's wonderful.
100%, because it's very, very good. I love the, I like the flavor of the butter, as it does have a buttery, greasy kind of flavor, like butter. And it also tastes very sweet, but it has like a Jiffy corn muffin, like the corn muffin, the yellow corn muffins. That's good. It kind of has that flavor instead of pancake. However, it's very, very good.
Yes, I mean, I would give that a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, it doesn't have a cornmeal texture like you said. It does have the flavor.
Yeah,
if I was blindfolded, I would never say pancake.
For me, that is a all-the-time cookie. I would never get tired of eating that cookie.
No, I wouldn't either. It's really, really good.
And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because some flavors you don't want all the time. That would be an everyday cookie.
Yep.
This is the Orange Creamsicle.
This one feels cold.
A perfect summertime treat. This is the only cold one. I should have said that. The Orange Creamsicle is the only cold one. The other two are warm, which honestly surprises me that this last one's going to be warm. But anyway, a perfect summertime treat, an orange cookie with real orange zest, orange laced buttercream, and a drizzle of white chips. So the buttercream is going to have an orange flavor too, and then white chips.
It's cold.
Yeah. The texture difference is so different between the cold
it's denser
and the warm. It's much denser.
I like the little the drizzle. It doesn't really have a lot of flavor, but it has a different texture. That's okay.
I like it. It is exactly what it says it is. It's orange creamsicle. If you're the type of person, you go to the store and you buy a whole box of those orange creamsicles, literally the orange on the outside, and you bite into it and it has the creamy white center. That's exactly what that tastes like. They did a wonderful job with it. It is the perfect summertime cookie. It's refreshing. It's not too overly orange. It doesn't have any of that
tart or bitter flavors.
The bitter that you would get off the peel. It doesn't have any of that bitter flavor at all. Just
fresh orange.
Sweet orange, yes. But what I said at the beginning, the first one is a cookie I could eat all the time, every single day. That one I would get tired of. So it's smart that they only offer it every so often, probably in the summer, because that's not an everyday cookie for me.
No, but other people are going to go like, that's my favorite. So,
and do you think somebody would want that year round?
Probably. If you don't really like the orange, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just for me. How do you feel about it?
I feel the same way. It's good. It's a good cookie. It's not a desirable, like, everyday cookie.
Every day, yes.
But that's me. You know?
Right. Okay, now
I still think it's good. Don't get me wrong.
The last one is massive. I don't know. I mean, we showed it to you up close, but I mean, there's a ton of stuff on this.
And they put the frosting and the jelly or jam or whatever that is. They put that on while I was standing there.
Was that butter on the first one?
The butter's the only thing they added to that one.
Okay.
The orange one was already made, and then they put everything on that one.
Okay. Well, they did an excellent job. Yeah. This is the new one this week.
They did a pretty good job of putting frosting and stuff.
A marriage of tart, lemon, and sweet blackberry. A lemon poppy seed cookie, blackberry cream cheese frosting, and a scoop of blackberry jam.
No. And they had a big old tub of blackberry jam.
They did?
Like a scoop.
You didn't see a name brand on the jam?
No, it's in a plastic, restaurant tub.
Right.
Yeah.
I always like to know the inside scoop.
They don't
what
ever
brands
have,
are they
They don't
using?
ever have name brands.
I like to know that stuff.
Even when they have like M&M's or Reese's Pieces or something like that, they don't actually have
unless they put it in the
No, I'm saying on the containers, it's always just those plastic containers.
Okay. So because sometimes they'll say featuring Twix bar.
Yeah, even then they're just in plastic tubs.
Right. Now, I should have asked in the last one, did you taste the, I think the cream cheese, it didn't taste just like cream cheese. It tasted like orange flavored icing. So I wanted to address that before we move on real quick.
This will get in your mustache if you got one. I was expecting a really soft, like a sugar cookie texture. It doesn't. It has a crisp, like, edge to it. I really like that.
Kevin's right. The texture of this one is different from their traditional sugar cookie because their traditional sugar cookie comes across as just underbaked. I mean, nothing wrong with that at all. I like that. This one is crisp through and through.
It is.
Yeah, there's no ooey gooey.
No, there's no softness. Even in the middle, I'm touching it, and it's still pretty firm. Yeah, even the pancake is softer. I love the flavor. There are some seeds, so just know that there are a few little seeds. They're not really hard seeds, but there's some seeds. No,
you mean in the
jam or whatever?
I didn't get any.
I got just one. That's what I'm saying. There's not a lot. I really don't get a strong lemon, which I'm glad.
I am too. I was worried about that.
It's really mostly the blackberry, which I really, really like.
I do too. I was when I first heard this cookie was coming out, I thought, oh no. I thought the lemon's going to be tart lemon, too strong a lemon, and that blackberry. It's all the time these companies combine like blueberry and lemon, and it's always, for me, a lot of people think they go together wonderfully. To me, it's always too much. It's always too strong. And this is, I love this. I think it's wonderful because I really didn't get much lemon. No. If any lemon.
No. Or the poppy seeds. That really didn't come through.
Don't get the lemon, don't get the poppy seeds. I'm happy about that though. And the blackberry is so subtle.
And sweet.
It surprises me that with all that jam going on, that it's not too over the top with the flavor.
But it's definitely a strong flavor.
It is. Yes, it is a wonderful flavor. But it's not a punch in the face flavor. It's not too much.
It's not tart or anything like that.
It's incredibly sweet.
The best bite I had was when I cut it into the fourth with the jam and the frosting and the cookie. You get all that all at one time. That was the best bite. And then after that, it was just like somewhat as good, but it wasn't as flavorful.
Even though it is not an ooey gooey cookie, even though it's crisp through and through, you're still getting the softness from all of that topping, from the frosting and from the jam. So you're not missing out. You don't feel like you're missing out by not having that ooey gooey cookie, because you're still getting that soft texture from the top. So they made up for it on top. For me, that's a 5 out of 5 cookie. That is delicious.
It's very, very good.
And because the flavors are not overdone and so subtle, I could eat that every day.
Yeah. I am still getting seeds though.
Oh, are you? See, I don't know what.
And it's the jam seeds, not poppy seeds. Because poppy seeds are so tiny, they don't make much of a difference. These are actually seeds from the.
Yeah, I didn't get any, so I just got lucky.
So what's your order?
This is rough. Now
I'm telling you, mine pretty quickly
because I like that so much. I'm gonna say the pancake is number 1.
That's mine.
And the blackberry is number 2. And the orange would be my 3rd choice, although it's one of those for me that once I've had it, I don't know that I personally would buy it again if it came up on the menu again.
I wouldn't either.
Because
there's probably something else I'd probably rather.
It's not one of those go-to flavors for me. Just like I love mint, but mint isn't going to be something that I pick all the time. Once I've had it, and I'm kind of over it.
But again, it's not a bad cookie.
Oh no, they did a wonderful
that may
job.
be your number 1 cookie. For us, it falls into that.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job with it. But yeah, for me, if I only had the money to buy one, I would absolutely buy the pancake.
Yeah, and not because it necessarily tastes like a pancake.
No, just because it's
sweet and buttery.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's just really good.
Yeah. So, as always, please let us know. I love reading your comments when you tell me this is the one I'm getting this week, or this was my favorite, or this was my least favorite, or whatever. I enjoy that, and I think other people enjoy coming here and also reading what you voted for. You know, because if you can only afford to buy one cookie, you want to make it the best cookie. So it'll be interesting to see what your choices are this week as well.
And one last thing, I like it that the pancake didn't have actual syrup. I like it that it had a syrup flavored frosting, because the syrup was kind of messy and sticky, and it really didn't add much to it. This is really sweet, and it adds to it.
I wasn't the biggest fan of that syrup. Period. I liked. I agree with you completely.
Yeah, I'm glad they did it with frosting.
I'm glad they did it the way they did it. I'm glad this was the syrup, because yes, I agree. I wasn't crazy about having that syrup last time. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.